up, guys? Welcome back to I am Khalid Osman, aka the segment of Voice of Diaspora. I've got another diaspora here. Finally, I'm doing an Arab diaspora. Most of mine were like Canadian, British. So, gonna bust some Arabic, practice some Arabic. So, if you're an Arabic watcher, this is for you. But yeah, so today I've got a special guest. Actually, is a friend that I've met quite a while back. And yeah, really knowledgeable guys. We had something called the TTT, which is Thursday Talk Time or Talk Time Thursday. You know, it's like, so every Thursday we'd meet up with a group of guys, exchange ideas, just chit chat basically. But it was always motivational, knowledgeable, inspirational. You know, it's not just chit chat about anything like a Starbucks chit chat. So I'm gonna have him on the show, but of course he's not here. So I'm gonna have to click my fingers and he's gonna appear. Alright guys, so 3, 2, 1. There he is. Welcome. هلا والله.
اهلا وسهلا.
كيف حالك؟
اهلا وسهلا. كيف حالك؟
والله تفضل. شكرا for coming to Voice of the Diaspora. So you might wanna introduce yourself to my viewers, your name, what you do, and yeah, how long have you lived in Somaliland?
Sure.
And where are you from actually? Because you're diaspora. So where?
Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So my name is Ahmed and Hriall, and I was born and raised in Kuwait.
Oh, you're a Kuwait boy.
I was born and raised in Kuwait. I came here to Somaliland 2011, early 2011. So that is about close to 9 years. Alhamdulillah, it's been a journey. And I have started a few businesses. Some of them have failed along the way. We've been into different industries and then I've got a lot of experience, but alhamdulillah, finally I'm into construction and real estate development. And so that's my line of business at the moment. I've also got small businesses on the side, but that's mainly what I do.
Of course, good. So you see, that's why a man, mashallah, lots of side hustles and everything. That's the way to do it. Keep yourself busy. That's what I like to say. All right, so we're going to talk about, so you've mentioned, I know you have a construction, and mashallah, we're just sat before this having a cup of tea and we were mentioning other things. So let's start with the construction.
Yes.
So why did you start the construction company? And when did you start it?
Okay, so we have started the construction company late 2015, basically. And we were fully in operations by 2016. We have got the office, registration, and everything with the team, and the whole setup was early 2016. The reason I personally went into the construction was because there was a lot of problem in the construction industry. And till today, there's a problem. Till today, there's a big problem.
I can see it. I'm not even in construction. You know?
So there's a lot of problem in construction in terms of, so when you're a client and you would like to build a house in Somaliland, there's a lot of problems will face you. So starting from your choice of the construction company, because basically construction companies don't have information. So you don't know exactly who's there and what they're doing, what their expertise are. So that's one problem. There are also a lot of problems in time of contracting. So when people get into the contract, let's say if you find the company, you get in, you pay the money, and then you win. A lot of problems coming, the quality-wise, the design-wise, and the understanding. Because people from the diaspora, when they come here, they expect a certain, level of quality, standard, and the process itself. So basically, if in a nutshell, you have the process and the product. So the process in Somalia is a bit complicated. It's not smooth journey.
Why is it complicated?
Yes, so basically the process is complicated because contracting. When you get into the contract, usually you don't find reliable lawyers and legal firms to help you with the contracts. So basically it's between you and him, or between you and the company. And then that's why a lot of people try and find their relatives who are in the construction industry just to avoid getting into problem. But then the problem is once you go into the relatives, the problem even gets bigger. So let's say the contracting side, the design, a lot of companies don't have architect in-house or they don't use an architect. So they will be showing you, let's say a blueprint, that might not suit you, that might not be compatible to your land, dimensions. And you also have during the payment, you agree on 3 installments, and then suddenly the contractor comes back to you, I need the second installment, while he's in the early stage of the construction, right? And then the reporting side of it, so there's no reporting. You yourself have to go to the site and see what's going on in there. And the choice of materials, you have chosen the type of finishing, let's say tiles, and then he opts for cheaper ones. So you have all this process along the way that complicates the whole, construction, your dream house, basically. And then you have the product. So the end product, most of the time here in the country, it is not like what you want, because you want let's say, painting finish in a certain way. You don't have it because a lot of craftsmanship,
skilled workers,
basically, or the contractor cutting off because it will get to his profit. A lot of so basically that's what. So we went in. Coming back to your question, we went in to solve the problems, not all, some of the problems in the industry. Just try and make that process smoother and easier, and then at the end produce a product that will please the customer at the end of the day. So that's the
so because funny you mentioned that, which I've heard a lot of stories, and then obviously you've told me a lot of stories where the people, they just go to the relatives. Because like you said, I didn't know it was because of the contract and things like that, but because it's easier. Normally it's cheaper because it's family, so they give you the family discount. And even though it's a rubbish job at the end. Or like, it's just because they're not in the country, so they want someone that they think they can trust. So they go to them. Now, you stated some of the problems, but like, what are the percent? Is it still very high? People are still doing that? Or is there, because there's more construction companies, people are less doing that? Like what?
So the people from the diaspora, they still choose to go to relatives. That's their first choice.
Relatives that have no skills, by the way. Just
no skills, exactly.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is you want to come to the country, you will be speaking to your cousin, brother, mom, and then they will tell you, oh, we have our uncle, he's in the country, you can trust him. And then when you come here, and unfortunately relatives back there in wherever you're from, from Middle East or from Europe, the way people there behave is totally different from here. It's not the same understanding. So you expect them, to do a lot of things for you, but then the expertise are not there. They might be very busy. Some of them are very busy. So basically they will be pointing you to their friends and then leave you to deal with them. Some of them will even have a construction companies and they have a lot of projects. And so the thing with construction company, not only in Somaliland and worldwide, it's one of the riskiest industries in the world, and it's dangerous. So basically they
have a business as
a business. And so even in the US or Europe, everywhere, it's a bit, it's problematic because there's a lot of skills getting into it, a lot of money. But yes, the diaspora, they go for relatives as the first choice. And then second choice is they move around the market and see who's there.
So it's still a very high percentage. Basically.
Very high percentage.
Why?
Fix up, look sharp. Like, why are you going for that?
Exactly.
We have great companies here. I know there's quite a few companies, not to mention the names, but that have. So now, skilled workers, because I know someone you have on your team. Shout out to Osman from Sheffield. He's an architect from the UK, mashallah. What are the percentage? This is like not scripted or anything. That's why I'm coming up with the questions.
Yeah,
so he wasn't even ready for the questions. What, like, again, high, low? You don't have to give exactly very high, very low, mid. Of like architects or skilled workers from abroad compared to skilled workers from here. Because I know you also have an engineer who's Somali.
That's right.
And there's a mashallah good engineer because he's your partner as well. So what is it like? Go into bit like
So
the local hire or is the skilled workers from abroad hire? Diaspora.
So basically you have You have two different categories here. You have the engineers and the architects and the interior designers, and then you have the skilled labor.
Yes,
right. So Somalis, mashallah, they are very good. The local ones, and also the diaspora, they're good in. So we have a good number of civil engineers, structural engineers, electrical engineers. They're all available. Architects are available. Locals,
nice.
And they're very good. Because you have a local university, they produce a lot of students.
Which university?
So, for example, you have University of Hargeisa.
Oh, that's obviously the biggest one.
University of Amud in Borama.
Oh, so them two. What else?
And then you have University of Golis University.
Oh, Golis. Okay, shout Golis because they're smaller. But the other two you mentioned are university.
Because the other two are public universities. Golis are private universities.
Exactly.
So they're big. You have Bur'a University as well.
Okay.
Public university.
Yeah.
So you have those three public universities.
They're providing.
So there's a lot of graduates and a lot of people in the engineering field and architects as well. And then you have a lot of Somalis are good also, like architects and engineers coming from the Middle East, from Europe, from North America. Diaspora. So they're good. The only challenge we have in the construction industry is the skilled laborers, mason, carpenter, plumbers, and technicians like electrical technicians, and tile laying. Those ones are, so in Somalis usually they are not good with all those trades. They are not good with trades. And the reason is because we don't have a vocational training schools. That's the thing. So we have students coming from the secondary school and high school, and then they still go to university and pursue a degree in engineering, business management, those. But we don't have people coming from high school or high school vocational based school. We don't have it. So basically now, let's say for my company, I use both mixed. I use foreigners and I use Somalis. And depending on the detail of the job. So some of the trades needs a lot of detail, a lot of attention, and a lot of accuracy. We use foreigners. Some of the jobs that Somalis can handle, we give them to them. We also try and boost the locals. So they can put up with the foreigners.
Yes. So the next question goes into the skilled workers. Now I know not many skilled workers, like you mentioned. So first of all, is there diaspora skilled workers? No.
I haven't seen.
So technically there's diaspora. This is where we're going to go into.
Yeah, sure.
No, actually, no, they're not diaspora. They're not Somali. So this is what I want to go into basically.
That's an opportunity, by the way.
That diaspora.
They are skilled labor coming back home and doing all those skilled jobs. There's a lot of money.
Yeah, to be honest, there's a lot of money. There's opportunity because there's no skill and people want a skilled person who do a good job and you can charge high.
Exactly.
There we go. That's
a lot of money
right there. There's a lot of money. Okay, so I cannot see it as a problem. Now we've had this kind of problem back in the UK where a lot of like the Polish or Armenians and like other nationalities have come to the UK and the people in UK are like crying like, oh, they're taking our jobs. Yes. It's just because you're lazy. That's why. But here, I think it is the same a bit. I see a lot of influx. You know what I saw? Did I video it on a camera? I might put it in a screen, but Kenyans, I don't know.
Kenyans,
driving by,
there's a lot of Kenyans.
Was it Kenyans or Ugandese?
There's a lot of Kenyans, a lot of Ugandese as well.
Builders, they were wearing like the hats, like laborers.
Exactly, here, downtown Chichigir, in front of Safari. This big.
Because they were taking a truck from here, from up.
Yes.
So
basically, you have Kenyans, people from Uganda, from India, from Pakistan.
India, Pakistan, Yemen. That's where we're gonna go. But I want to Ugandan, Kenyan laborers.
Yes, laborers. Laborers, yeah. Laborers. Laborers, yeah. On the ground. Yeah. Carpenters, masons, plumbers.
And why is there not a lot? There's not a lot though, because I saw them on a truck and I was like, what? Yeah. I was trying to get why.
So basically, in Hargeisa, you don't have much of them, but in Mogadishu, there's a lot of them. In Mogadishu, there's a lot of Kenyans. Here in Hargeisa, you have Kenyans. Talking about Kenyans, you have Kenyans so Kenyans mainly they work as teachers in universities, in schools, and they also
baristas.
Baristas,
Yes,
yeah,
big
baristas, chefs, sometimes,
Chefs,
yeah. So you have a lot of Kenyans in that category. In building, there is Kenyans, not so much so, but the number is still good.
Okay.
And they work in groups, basically.
Mhm.
So Kenyans don't work individually, because I think the way they work is one foreman will come here, and then once they find an opportunity, a project, he can bring his team.
Yeah.
So I saw them working in groups. That's what I think
Okay.
about.
So then now I guess they're expensive. Or
Yeah, they're expensive.
They're
more
expensive.
expensive than the locals.
So it's like kind of like a class.
Yes,
So it's so the Somalis are the lowest paid
Somalia,
because they're not skilled. Of course, it's not like we're not saying no, we don't want to pay you. It's because they're not skilled.
exactly.
And I've seen it physically with my own eye. Just to say a story is where you see a building. Mashallah, Somaliland, Hargeisa, I'm going to talk about. There's a lot of development. Literally, you walk down the road. It's a bit like Abu Dhabi, Dubai. Now I see not tall rising buildings, but like construction. You know, there's a lot of construction. Unfortunately, it's always like restaurants or hotels or something. But anyway, or now it's mosques. So a lot of mosques are being renovated, mashallah, which is amazing. But you see in the beginning, it's Somalis. Like you see the first 2 months, Somali working, carrying her, and they're doing like and they're singing and they're Why do they do that, by the way? Just or like they start singing and stuff.
So
I know the singing, but like that.
Yeah, I think that's a kind of just relieving.
Okay.
Yeah, they're tired, so they're trying to sing.
Yeah.
I think
time
that's
to go by, right?
Exactly. So that comes back to the culture. We have the singing.
That's okay. So that's why I say. Then you see them in 1 month, 2 months, and then the building's done. Looking nice, like because it's just the structure, just the bone, the shell.
Exactly.
And then boom, next you see is the Indian Pakistanis. You know, they're the more like detailed, you know, they like do some things, you know, and everything. And then later, like 3-4 months later, you have the Yemenis come in, you know, they're the interior designers, like the finalizing and things like that, you know, everything.
Exactly, that's right.
Is that
so yeah, it's just so basically it's a stages. So going from the ground, you have the foundation work and earthwork, whatever, all the way to the structure. And Somalis, they can do it. They're very good. So they're very good in foundation, excavation, block laying, and they're all good in those jobs. And then when you go into details, finishing stage, basically what we're talking about is the finishing stage. So we mean jobs like tiles, painting, ceiling, and roofing, lighting, electricity, plumbing. You know, when you get into those details, the details that matters the ordinary people, because usually customers don't understand the structure, the foundation, the strength. You know, the techniques. They don't understand it. But any normal person can tell you the quality of the paint. They can tell you the lighting distribution. They can tell you the interiors of the house. So the more you go into the finishing stage, we have foreigners coming in, Pakistanis, Indians, Yemenis, Syrians, Egyptians. Egyptians, there's a lot of Egyptians as well. So basically, Somalis can do the first few months structure, foundation, whatever, and then towards the end of the project, you need foreigners to come in. So Somalis can do. We have a good electrical technicians.
Yes.
We have Somalis are very good. Plumbing, a lot of people complain about plumbing, but you can find good plumbers, Somali plumbers. Paint, unfortunately, I haven't seen a good Somali painter.
Is it just why?
Because painting it's stages. So
they have no time to wait for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah,
so basically, we need to do the foundation of the paint.
Second layer. I didn't even know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the final detail, you don't want to spill.
You do white first as well.
That's the white layer.
White, and then you put a second layer.
Second layer.
And then you put
it's clean and everything.
Yeah. Put the plastic.
So
You also mentioned that there should be some vocational. But what do you think are the so there is opportunities, but could you go into more details how can the diaspora use this opportunity and how can they
Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I had to cut that short. Basically it was a 14-minute interview, just part 1. So I had to split it up into 1A and 1B. Don't worry, it's coming tomorrow. All right, guys, same time tomorrow, but make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when the video is going to come. It just sends you a message like, bing, the new video is here, and then you just watch it, and then you smash the like button, and YouTube knows it's a good video, and then YouTube will share it with others. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed part 1A. Tomorrow, part 1B. Let's get it. Peace, blessings, ski ski. Hey guys, thanks for watching all my videos. Make sure to click on one of these videos if you want to watch more awesome videos, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Also guys, don't forget to smash that like button because it tells YouTube that, yeah, you like the video and it will show it to more people. Thanks. See you later.